Facebook game in a nutshell, what you do is you use, now it takes a little bit of time. So I've got one guy that's working on this right now that it hasn't exactly struck for him yet. And it has to do with the algorithms of Facebook. But essentially what you do is you use the suggested friends feature to add random girls onto your, so number one, you have to be willing to dilute your actual friends list with a bunch of random chicks that you're going to, hit up. So for me, I was like, okay, no problem, right?
Yeah, because I was going to say that wouldn't work for me because I keep my Facebook profile pretty locked down because of the work I do. I work in network security, and the company that I work for that shall not be named, we work with a lot of like banks and lenders, and so they're really big on network security. So I can't just be all like adding random chicks to my Facebook profile.
Yeah. I mean, you would have to get a different email, create a different profile, add like only your friends that you know are cool, and work from there. And it would take you a minute to start up because you'd have less people on that profile. You might want to like abbreviate your name or change your name or whatever. But yeah, it would take a lot of effort, right? So you add random chicks to your Facebook, to your friend list or whatever, using the suggested friends feature. Now, what happens is Facebook notices when you add females, it understands that, when you add a friend, it understands what type of person you're into or friends with or whatever, right? So I would notice this over time because I'm adding like first of all, you have to qualify the girl, right? Is she local? Is she attractive? And is she single? Local, attractive, single. Only criteria. Okay. And so you do this by going into her profile. When you click on suggested friends, you look at like is she a member of like a buy trade sell group? Is she a fan of a certain sports team? Does it say what city she lives in? Does it say her relationship status? Look at her picture. Okay, is a dude in her picture or not, or whatever, right? So you qualify the girl. And then you add her you send her a friend request. You do enough of this, and the Facebook engine like understands what type of person you're looking for. And I noticed this because like inevitably I would friend like a lot of yoga chicks or whatever because they happen to be hot, or like just young. I would notice this like it was some other trend. I can't remember, but it recognized it. It's intelligent. So you friend a lot of women, and they'll start putting more and more attractive women in front of you of like a certain age range and all that stuff. And it has no input on your end whatsoever, other than the fact you send them their friend request. It gets what type of person you look for. It puts more in front of you. So ultimately, my suggested friends became like almost no dudes in it whatsoever. Like only hot girls that were local around the Atlanta area.
Like it was just serving up hot chicks on a platter for you.
Yeah, and there is an unlimited amount. Like there's so many. Like especially in a city like Atlanta, you could never like abundance. It is a ridiculous amount of abundance that it will blow until you do Facebook game properly. You will never fully understand the abundance that you can have as a single man because they're just endless, and not just hot women. It's like hot women that are exactly your body type, exactly everything that you dig, like everything that you want. Like it's right there in front of you if you just kind of seek it out. And Facebook, it gets intelligent and it will do this for you.